And now they are going to be walking down this road beautifully towards us. Maybe I should creep forward, Vian. Let me creep forward quickly. Sorry. This is going to be so good. I just want to try and find the right spot where we can hopefully see them reunite, but it's not going to be easy. This way they're going to come right past the vehicle. Here they go, here they go. Look at this. Awesome. So sadly we didn't see them reunite with the other lioness, but we can't do everything. Morning, ladies. Morning. Wonderful. Well, this is a good example of why it's useful to invest time with lion. Even though they were all fast asleep, they're just like that. They got up, we called you back, and now we're getting to see some beautiful, beautiful shots of them walking towards us in the morning light. Wonderful. Now I could be wrong, but the one adult lioness that they all headed back towards did appear to have a slightly swollen lower belly. Now, they have been seen mating on and off at various stages. Sometimes we may not see them mating, and that may happen elsewhere. But I've got a feeling that the one adult lioness could just be pregnant. It's, like I said, it's just my theory and a speculation. There's no guarantees, and it can be quite difficult to be certain. But there is some good prospects, and maybe the Nkuhuma Pride are going to have some new additions in the near future. That was the one with the small gash on her back leg. It's really nothing serious. And here comes young Junior. Isn't he a beautiful male? Wow. That wasn't too bad, was it? Okay, I want to get ahead of these lions quickly and get them all walking towards us. You guys are going to get some incredible screenshots very shortly. So be ready, and if you are yet to be aware of how exactly to get a screenshot, best you find out on your particular device, because it's a great way to document what we see out here and also just have some fun. Oh. Junior's trying his maneuvers again. He's still got a lot to learn though, and even though instinct is helping him to realize what he needs to do, lack of experience is causing him to miss the mark. Here's the Flemen grimace. And just as we were discussing earlier, she could be coming into season, and that is why he is trying his best to process the smell better. There we go. Sorry. It's like he's smiling almost. Oh, look at this. Awesome. Bless you. One lion just sneezed and still on the move. It was this lioness up front, so I'm noticing he's got a little bit of a bulge in her lower belly. The go-away birds are now shouting at the lion, "Gwang, gwang." Beautiful. Now, rather than waiting for all the lions to stream past us, I'm going to keep looping ahead of them because we're not sure what they may bump into up ahead, and we certainly want to be there if they do bump into anything. There could certainly be some potential prey in this area. Oh. Two lioness just chased one another behind us, but we sadly missed that.
To the right.
Okay. Liam spotted some impala off to the right, but the impala's just spotted the lion. Let's watch its behavior. It's going to be quite interesting to see. It's actually going to come closer towards the lion. It's even now just taken a few steps closer just to make sure it knows what the threat is. And once it does, we may hear it let off some sharp nasal snorts. Tree squirrels, go-away birds, and I'm guessing shortly an impala will all be alarm calling at these lion. And it's important to realize how this has a huge impact on all the animals in the area, that everything is going to be on extra high alert now. And this is going to therefore make it difficult for these lions to catch anything. This impala is not performing as I would have hoped he did, so we're going to continue. Aren't we so lucky to be following this pride of lion this morning? Perfect morning sunlight, and we spend so much time with them sleeping that it's a pleasant change of scenery to have them on the move. The Nkuhuma waterhole is just down to our left. They may head down there. Hard to say at this stage exactly what their plans are. There's one lioness though who is leading the pride, and she's, I guess, going to be the one who makes those decisions. Liam, do you want to try and show this tree squirrel? It's quite funny. There's a tree squirrel really shouting at these lions frantically. It's running backwards and forwards, and it'll be great if it does pop back into a spot where we can see it, because they flip their tails up and down furiously, as they call. But at least now you are all learning the call of the tree squirrel, the alarm call. There's also a crested barbet ringing out. I can't see where the crested barbet is, but it's in there. Oh, there's the squirrel view. Have you got it there? Not a happy squirrel. And there are others also calling elsewhere. Nkuhuma Pride on our mobile between Yuri's house and Inga's house, down towards Twin Dams. Well, listen to all the noise we can hear. There's squirrel, there's Egyptian geese calling. Georgianne in Illinois would like to know if young Junior did possibly mate with one of his sisters or mothers and they gave birth to cubs. Would the Matimba males kill those cubs? Oh, there's a lot of impala running off here. So, just one. Let's go and see if we can see these impala fleeing the lion. Awesome. This is the nasal snorting that I was hoping you would see earlier. And you'll notice how they're even actually moving back towards the lion to try and maintain eye contact with them. If they can see the lion, they can escape from them. Now, because these impala are well aware that the lion are here, the lion will probably give up. And look at some of those young males. They're running back into some quite thick bush. And they are very confident that when they know where the lions are, they can escape from them, like I said earlier. Predators rely on the elements of surprise in order to be able to take down their prey. And without that, they probably know it's best to move on now and try and find some unaware impala. The lions are probably about 100 meters further into the bush in the direction these impala are looking. Just want to move the vehicle a little bit and see if we can see where these lions have gone. They were tending a little bit further south. We might be able to get a few visuals. Oh, Impala decided, no, this is a bad idea, let's get out of here. But I did see one lion just move past in the bush behind them. Welcome back, and you've come at a perfect time. We're just going to stop the vehicle right here, and it's going to be beautiful. Lex, you can make your way as a third. Andrew's on his way. Look at this. This is awesome. After we saw those impala snorting at the lion, Linda's interested to know what kind of technique would the lion use to hunt impala. Would they try and single out their own individual one, or would they still hunt collectively as a pride? And the answer to that is they would still hunt collectively and try and take down one member. They may get two if they were lucky. And isn't this wonderful? So it does depend, Linda. Sometimes a pride of 8 lion like this, if they do encompass a herd of impala successfully, they could bring down 2 or 3. But in all likelihood, it would just be one member that would be brought down, and they would then fight over the scraps. So they hunt collectively, but when there's food on the table, their mindset changes quite dramatically, and the biggest and strongest lions will be able to eat the most. So in this case, it'll be Junior getting the most food, and then in all likelihood, the 2 oldest lionesses thereafter him. And it is the most effective way for lions to operate.